I was watching the news this morning, as I usually do every morning. Funniest thing, man, it seems like there's always some kind of crisis or something going on in this damn country. What's happened to us as a country? That's all I want to know. Because when I look around at America today, I don't even recognize this place anymore. This definitely isn't the place that I grew up in. The things and the institutions that we put our trust in, we can't do that anymore. And then everybody seems to be at each other's throats nowadays. Why? The whole country is angry and agitated and on edge. And like I said, that America that I remember growing up in, it definitely wasn't like this. It was a lot more balanced and easy. So let me ask you this. What happened to us? And how in the hell did we go from such a great place to where we are now? I just remember reading an old Abe Lincoln speech, and there was a line in there that he said, "A nation divided cannot stand." And it's almost like we're trying to put that to the test. Because everywhere I look around this country, all I see is division. And I mean everywhere. Red versus blue, black versus white, rich people versus poor people, men versus women, young versus old, you name it, they're against each other. And then an old familiar friend that I was familiar with coming up, I thought it was dying out, but it showed its ugly head again. It's back out of the closet, so to speak. That's racism. It's been embraced again. Then you look at the economy. Oh, it's like there's two different economies in this world, in this country, I mean. One for rich people and one for everybody else. Like, they don't even live in the same reality as we do. The problem is this, though, people. As bad as things are now, it's only getting worse. It's like they're taking all the money from the middle class, shooting it right up the ladder to the elites. So where's this headed? And when does it end? When do we stop it? And then you turn around and you look at the state of our government, our administration, and the things and moves that they're making. And then you have to really stop and ask yourself, who do they really represent? Do they represent us? We the people, or do they represent themselves? Because what I'm seeing, I'm starting to think they're representing themselves. It's like every fucking thing is falling apart. Everything that can go wrong is going wrong. I mean, just look at our infrastructure. Communications, allies, trust, everything is falling apart. And it seems like we as citizens who you would think would band together and work together to try to help, we're further apart than ever before, well, than I ever remember as being. And so you have to stop and ask yourself, people, how much longer can a country with this many problems really survive? But I'll tell you something that I've seen and that I know for sure. We'll never be able to see our way out of this situation if we keep viewing each other as enemies first and neighbors second. We have to find a way to come together. And we got to stop playing with politics like it's team sports, like you just want your team to win. That's all you care about. Because if we do that, the same people who are winning, they'll keep right on winning. And guess who'll be the losers? That's right, we will. We need more real face-to-face conversations, people. Less propaganda, less misinformation. So stop getting all your damn information from your favorite social media sites or CNN or Fox News. We all know they slant the shit to fit their needs. And start to go outside your little echo chamber and bubbles and talk to other people. That way you become familiar with the other side. You see, people, we all have that fear of the unknown. So if we make the unknown known, you know what we'll start to realize? We will start to realize the very thing that they don't want us to realize. And that's that we're not that much different. They're just playing one side against the other, keep us divided so they can continue to do exactly what they're doing. That's how we arrived here, people. I don't know why that's not painfully apparent to most people. Once we really stop dividing ourselves, which is what we're doing, we can put our attention on the real problem. You know what our real problem is? It's the elites, the ones who are gutting the middle class, taking all the money. None of that money's coming back down. That's why your paychecks and wages have been flat for the last 30, 40 years. Division, it works, people. We got to stop it. That's why we don't recognize our country anymore. Think on that. Everything is divided. There's no more trust. We got to stop this, people. We can do it, though. But hey, that was just my thoughts on a Sunday morning. I woke up, wanted to hit you guys with a little quick unkism. That's a new one, unkism. But hey, if you have any thoughts or comments on this, by all means, drop them down in the comments. Let's talk about it. Here at Man to Man, this is where we do this. This is where we have those tough conversations that a lot of people don't want to have, but they need to be had. I just remember America being a lot. It was easier. Times were simpler. Things were a lot easier. I don't know, you know. I sometimes wonder, has this stuff always went on and we just weren't made aware of it? Because now we have so much media coverage, up to the second media coverage, so to speak. And now it's just we're more aware of it. But regardless, the only way to fix it is for us all to work together. The power in numbers. There's power in numbers. They don't have the power. They'd like for us to believe that they have the power, but they don't. If they truly had all the power, they wouldn't work so hard to keep us all divided. But at any rate, it's hurting us. Like I said, they live in a different reality than we do. Their world is not our world. Our world is crumbling. But at any rate, I'm Unc. Take care of yourself and each other. Hey, I'll catch you guys in the next one.